Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast and Satisfactory and the 2024 FICSmas extravaganza. We are almost to the end of doing FICSmas stuff because, like I said, we've done already. Oh, look at that. There's instructions about do not flush. Sorry, I got distracted by something shiny. That's nice. We're almost to the end because there's not much else we can do because, of course, we have, once again, have to say that the FICSmas holiday event has been 100% reached. We can still open up our advent calendar, of course. So let's get in there and get started. Sure. Let's see, where are we at? We did, what, 16, 17? We need to get to 18. Oh, where are you? Where are you? It might be easier to see. Well, I guess we got 12 because it's kind of like lit up, but yeah, there's 15, so we got probably about 15. And there's 7. We did. Okay, so we did 15, 17. We need about 18. There's 23, 24. Are we? Oh, we are at 24. We got a fresh factory trinket that can hang off of our build gun.
Since the human olfactory system is closely linked to memory, Ficsit created scented build gun trinkets to remind pioneers of specific concepts.
Smells like
this
servitude.
Scent is the concept of caring about your family on Earth, which I'm sure will have no effect on you.
How dare you? So, okay, we did have 24. There is... We're 14, 15, 16, 17. Probably on 18 about now, but I don't know where 18. There's 20. There's 19. Well, we got some tickies. We got some coupons. Let's see where else we can find while we're here. 23. We can get in there. 23. Where is that at? I know it's here somewhere. There's 23. Oh, we got some stun rebar. That's nice. Nice stocking stuffer that is. Okay, so 25th. We haven't did the 25th yet, so. Alright. Let's see what else we got. There's 18. There's 18 on the side of there. Oh, FICSmas board leftovers. Nice.
I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up?
I don't know.
No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway.
It's like the holiday special, the Star Wars holiday special.
And eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your
Samara.
own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs.
We'll have to play some music. So yeah, okay. There's we got 24. Yeah, okay. There's 24. We got 17. Let's see. There's 14. We got 14. 16. We got 16. There's 20 inside of his little glove there, or her glove, I should say. And it's a hard drive. All right. 20. We may have to go searching for them. I don't want to spend all day on this. We have a little bit to do besides this. See, so we got here. We got 18, 17, 18. I don't think we got 19. So we need 19. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, of course. There's 19 on us. Yeah, I got 19, 17, 18, 19. We got 20. Did we get 20? Yeah, we got 20. 21. Okay. Yeah, hard. I missed it. Oh, some
That's
screws.
Just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
I don't. Screws? I don't know. We got screwed? I don't get it. So 21. Alright, 22. I know we didn't get 22. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hard to see it. Very hard to see it. Oh, I got an Olympical. Yay.
Ficsit wants you to know that you matter.
And then 23, we did. 24, we got. 25 hasn't happened yet, so we've still got 20. So it's 25. Is there a 26? No. Okay, so we only got a 25. So, you know what? We'll open up the last Christmas time next week, even though today is Christmas Eve, actually. Tomorrow is Christmas when this video will come out. But that's no matter. FICSmas can last a lot longer than it has to. Okay, so what else are we're going to do today? What, we have an objective? What is our objective? What is our objective? Why do we have an objective? I don't know why we have an objective. Do we have an objective? Why do we have an objective? Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, so what we did last week was we had done a bunch of blueprints for all of the basic FICSmas items, and you know, the branches, the red ornaments, the presents, the iron ornaments, the copper ornaments, the candy canes and bows, the blue ornaments, and that was all we did. Now, I was going to do okay, you already saw it, but I was going to go ahead and try to figure out how to do one for the other items, which were for the wreaths and the bundled ornaments and that such thing, because I have them up on the hill, because this is all going towards people who have not completed FICSmas yet. You know, this is for your benefit, or just in case you want to have it. But you know, I have these over here. I'm making the bundled ornaments here, which I need to get more iron involved here because I don't have enough going on. And then the we have this one doing the wreaths and all that. And then here, you know, I have one. I think you can mix and match some of this stuff and make other items. So you know, there's where your other things are going to be made. But you know, and here's our bows and all that other stuff. But we have one more blueprint I want to share with you, and this one is this is not from Total Eclipse. This is actually from a user called. I'm going to get this wrong. Layeredricecake is the name of the player of the FICSmas or the Ficsit engineer that made this one up. It's on the Satisfactory calculator. I'm going to put the link to the blueprint because it's on the where you can get blueprints shared by the community. But here's the thing. This one will do everything. It's all in one. It's everything, and I'm going to explain what all you get when you have to make it, or when you do make it. But there's a couple of caveats here. It's going to be a late game for you. I mean, if you are not finished with most of the phase 5 of the space elevator, you're not going to be able to make this, or you're not going to be able to make it the way you should be making it, the way that it's intended to be made, because it uses Mark 6 belts, and that alone is going to be, you know, you're going to need trigons and time crystals and all that kind of stuff. So you're going to need really late game items to make it. But it does. The great thing about it is it gives you the option of doing either ore, O-R-E, or iron ore, or iron or copper ore, the base ore from the nodes, or you you can also do with ingots. So however you want to do it, it's set up to do either. It has alternate inputs for the ores and the ingots. But also, like I said, one thing it's going to be you have to do late game is because one, it's using Mark 6 belts. The other thing is it uses what was it? It's too big for the standard blueprint maker. I don't know which one for sure. I just went with the largest one to see if it, you know, to get it to work. So for that, you're going to need quantum processors, fused modular frames, time crystals, and Ficsit trigons to make it. So Mark III requires all of that stuff. So you're going to need to be in your late game to make it. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. But it's cool. It's so cool. and I have it already built, and we're going to get into it. But let me show you something. Let me show you what it's going to take to build this thing. It's pretty hefty. It's hefty. It's a big ass factory. It's very chunky with a lot of stuff that it needs. My gosh. So you've got 279 steel beams, 1,033 concrete, 2,100 FICSmas gifts because it puts trees up on the top. FICSmas tree branches, FICSmas ornaments red, or I'm sorry, 3,600 FICSmas tree branches, 1080 FICSmas red ornaments, 1080 FICSmas blue ornaments, 1197 iron plating, 122 rotors, 77 quartz crystals, 21 AI limiters, 245 reinforced iron plates, 111 wire, 56 quick wire, 295 iron rods, 79 power shards. Yeah, that's a big thing because it's trying to maximize the output on it. Alclad aluminum sheets, going to need 54 of those, 60 modular frames, and 350 regular cable to make this thing. And like I said, I made it on the big one. So it's, like I said, it's pretty chunky. Also, keep this in mind, and why I say this is a late game, not just because of those, even if you didn't want to use the Mark 6 belts, you still need to have for the blueprint maker in order to, the size of it. It's additionally, you're gonna need it for the space and storage in order to make it. It is, like I said, I had to empty out my entire storage, build a platform first, and that required a lot of plating and concrete to make it. And then I had to go back and fill up my inventory with everything, and I mean it filled up my inventory. I basically had to get rid of everything except a stack of fuel for the rocket pack, and I didn't have any filters on my, I didn't have for the gas mask or whatever, the filters, iodized filters. I didn't have anything but one stack of fuel, and I had to get rid of all of my whatever the food that I eat. But this thing is flippin' huge, and it's not exactly very easy to see how it all works. It's crazy how this damn thing works. Like the top floor. Whoop, it's going to take me a while to get up there. I can't even get into this to show you everything because it's so tight, and it really does. It overlaps a lot of stuff. If you're very particular about your belt placement, the clipping and everything else, and you don't like that, this is not going to be for you. It's going to be a very, very big thing. Now here, you can see I've got all of these. These have to be pushing them out. Okay, so yeah. I was sort of concerned about what this meant on the top, because these trees had belts coming down and into these. See, I can't even get in here. Yeah, I was a little concerned the way that looked, and then I'm going to show you what I mean. It doesn't look perfect, is what I'm trying to tell you. These conveyor lifts are going through right in through the damn trees and the trees, but they're still putting out. They're still putting out the gifts. They're coming out and they're feeding down into the machinery because they're making all of the snow on this level and a lot of the things that can be made with just gifts alone. And my gosh, look at these belts. They got stars in the belt. There's snowflakes in the belt. There's all kinds of different patterns in the belt. I love it. But like this here is making the candy canes, and this is making the branches. I saw the bows probably somewhere around here. Whoop, I picked up something. I don't know what it was. This is making red ornaments, so that's the copper. This is making, this is smelting into blue ornaments, smelting into the red ornaments. So here's your iron and your copper being mined up, and they're sending us down to the next level, that's where we're going to get into the these items that are making the here's making the iron ornaments with your iron ingots and your blue your blues. It's making more blues. It comes with its own sink to sink extra items. And my goodness, look at this! Look at the candy cane or this wrapped belts. This is making the bundled ornaments, so it's taking the copper and the iron to make bundled ornaments. This is making the copper ornaments. This is making the copper ornaments. I mean, it's just, there's so much going on with this damn thing. It's awesome. And that's the next floor. And then down here we've got all of the storage, and we got the Christmas wreaths being made because it's being fed from the ornament bundles and the branches. And this is making more wreaths. This is making iron. This is smelting. So, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Here's our inputs. Because I have iron being pushed through, and I have iron and copper both being pushed through from other locations that we're making those over there as well. You can see I have it, being utilized for the ingots themselves. Now, there's, like I said, there's also the alternate ore, iron and copper ore alternate inputs. It even comes with signs, people. Man, this thing is freaking cool. And it's all wired up. All you got to do is hook up the wires and hook up the belts to the outside, however you want to do it. It's truly is a great thing. Now I could totally add in the alternate. I could totally add in the. I could totally add in the iron ore and the copper ore as well, and probably get them both going at the same time to maximize true maximization. But I don't have them nearby where I can get to them. And the belts alone, oh my gosh, these 6-level belts are trigons, crystals, time crystals, iron plates, iron, your basic items for the belts: iron rod, iron plate, and concrete. But the trigons and the time crystals make them 6th. Let's see what the hell's going on. To show you what I wanted to get my inventory emptied so I could show you what all you would need to have in your inventory to build this sucker. So I don't have any more to make this go any faster. So it's taking forever for these to be to smelt and get the actual iron. Like, there's only 2, and if I hyped up the production on this thing, it would probably go a lot faster, and I'd get more iron ingots going here. But I have everything being fed into for my copper and iron ornaments as well. So, which eventually at some point, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to add in some more containers for this because I want to get these things all going in. But like I said, this thing is just phenomenal the way it looks. And I don't know what the actual load balance on this thing is as far as power, but it's still really not. Max consumption is 22, my max production is 90. It's still not going to kill me, but it definitely did take a huge dent. And I might have to go back over to the nuclear power plant and see if there's some backup over there that's causing me to lose power. But I shouldn't be, because the actual production looked like it was right where it needed to be. So, but and that's going. Once FICSmas is done, that'll go away, and I won't be utilizing all this power. I can turn off the machines, and it won't be really hurting me as bad. But here you go, and the output on all these things. Look at this. You get everything. You get 5 copper ornaments per minute. You get 5 red ornaments per minute, 5 iron ornaments per minute, 5 blue ornaments per minute. You get 2 bundles per minute and 5 snowballs per minute. And then you also get 5 bows, and you get 5 wreaths, which hasn't really happened yet because they're still being made. It's going to be a while before these actually get done, because they are coming from somewhere, and it's just being sushi belted over here. Everything's coming down the pike here and then being pushed through that. So I don't exactly know where those are being made at. I'd have to, like I said, I have to go through and look for them, but eventually it's going to get there. It's going to take a while for it to get there. That's the thing. It's going to be, there's going to be some ramp up to this. So you can actually make it, probably, I think adding in the ore belts would probably speed it up a little bit. But the gifts, it's also pushing out gifts as well, 49.5 per minute. It's making a star, wonder star per minute, 1 per minute. And then it's also giving you the branches at 47.5 per minute, and the actual snow at 50 per minute. Like I said, I cannot find. You can't get into the guts of this thing because you almost get stuck trying to find it. But it's somewhere in this mess, which it's a beautiful mess. I love it. Is the wreaths and the bows, which hold on, I can find it maybe. We're in the guts here, and I saw the wreaths being made, or the bows being made, over here somewhere. Yeah, the bows are being made, but I don't know where they go when they come out. This is making the, and they're coming out and they're going in, and just like I said, there's just so much going on here. It's so, like I said, I have no idea where the hell it goes after it goes through there. God's sakes. And somewhere over here it comes out. Like these things are both these are both going into there, and I don't know where they're going after that. But there's the other side of that, and it looks like it's coming out here, going into that belt system and going through there. But after that, I have no idea where it goes. It just, I get lost. I can't find it. I almost need like a clipping cheat to get through to this stuff. But like I said, I don't know why it hasn't made them yet. It might take, like I said, it might take a long while, and I can't follow the. I can't follow it back up. But it says it's going to make 2 per minute. I just don't know where it's at. It's not happening there. Wait, I think. Oh, wait, no. It hasn't made any of the bundle ornaments yet, too. So it's still. It's probably having to make the components with the bundle ornaments, and why it hasn't, because there's one right there. There's a bundle ornament over there, and this thing here is making the wreaths. So that's why I'm not seeing any bundle ornaments coming through yet. It's going to be a while before those get through. So those bundle ornaments are you know, here's the FICSmas Wonder Star. So we're losing a lot of our materials to other items being made with it. So it's got to be somewhere else that it's being made. Not sure, but like I said, it's it's a mess, but I love it. It's great. So there you go. Like I said, I'll put a link to the blueprint and who made it in the description of the video. And there you go. There's your all-in-one FICSmas factory that does everything for you. And it's, like I said, it's craziness. So like there's that one belt conveyor lift that's coming down from the top that's just filling up this with gifts at 40.5. I mean, it's just taking its sweet old time to do it. But it doesn't look like it's moving anything. So you might have to go through and make sure that things are working correctly. There may be some things that are not working right. Like this is feeding all these gifts, and it looks like it's supposed to send gifts out this way, and it's not. So you might have to go through individually and redo some of the components. I found that with a lot of blueprints where you build it, everything looks great, and you put it into play, and you have to disassemble and reassemble some pieces of it because it's not all working. So shit. So I don't have enough. Yeah, it's definitely caught. It's stuck here somewhere. Ah, I see. Oh man. Okay. So yeah. You're gonna have to do some fixing on it. Definitely gonna have to do some fixing on it. So okay, let's do this. Yeah, I think that got it. Okay. So let's take it down to the smallest. It's still going to be a little bit of an incline on it, I think. But now it's going through. Yep, now it's going through. Alright, so yeah, you're going to have to do a little bit of... You're going to have to do a little bit of fixing to get it to work. So, cool. I think some of the confusion stems across this, and that is that all of the wreaths are being made down here. This one's making wreaths, and this one's making wreaths, and they output onto this belt here that goes through this belt, and then makes it way over to here, which makes the star. Now, what the problem is that there's a smart splitter here involved that sends the following. Down the center output, anything goes in the center output. In this case, it's going to always be the wreaths. The left output has nothing going on, but the right output is any overflow. That means it has to probably wait until the center output is full before it sends anything to the overflow, which is the right output. So you're going to have to fill up the container with the wreaths. You're going to have to fill up this container, with the star, before you get any wreaths coming through. The problem with that being is that probably by the time it's going to happen, FICSmas is going to be over. So I think I might change it to just do either or and have them go either, because like I said, and this is misleading because that has a bow on it. That has a bow on it, and it's not actually putting out a wreath with a bow on it, which is a entirely separate thing. Which the decoration, the FICSmas decoration, is a wreath and a bow on it. This is just the wreaths themselves. There's no other output in which we get wreaths on this design. And by that token also as well, you don't make these with a machine. And I think the reason being is that you cannot make the FICSmas decoration with any machine. You can only make it by hand, which of course is one wreath and one bow. So if you have the wreaths and you have the bows, you can make them by hand. You won't have them from this particular factory. But again, I think if you get yourself embedded into the framework of all this and change the setting on that one smart splitter where the wreaths are coming through, we will start to get wreaths instead of just wonder stars until it fills up. So, but there you go. That's all for today. Merry FICSmas, everyone. It's this craziness. Merry Christmas. Have a happy holidays and be safe out there. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.